Welcome back, everyone. We are here inside of the ancient Egypt area once again, the same place we started the last episode. But this time, we're actually going to go do the puzzles. So we're going to start off, I think, with number 1. And there is a star here. You know how much I love those, especially whenever they have a little switch hidden in a bush somewhere. But I think with my superior intellect, it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, we got a terminal here. EG source BCE Osiris1.txt. Original translation by E.A. Wallace Budge. The dying man went unto the scribe who resided in Burmajed, and said, Behold, I am weak of body. My days under the holy sun of Amun-Ra are coming to an end. Though I have spent my years in service of the two lands, I have not studied the blank. Tell me, you who are wise in the writings of the dead, what lies ahead on my journey? What will I face in the land of the Westerners? And the scribe spoke, saying, At the appointed time, blank. 1. It is likely the location was changed according to who the copy of the book was made for. The dying man is an avatar of the owner. 2. In the older manuscript, this is rendered as blank. Some controversy as to whether it... 3. The dead. Compare with Kentiamentiu, the foremost of the Westerners, a title later given to Osiris. 5. Sometimes mistaken for a mistranslation on Budge's part. This is actually almost certainly a mistranslation by the ancient scribe. The equivalent portion of the older manuscript is sadly not extant. Alright. We're into some ancient Egypt lore here now. So that guy's about to die. He's on his deathbed, and there's a copy of a text that was made for someone who was on their deathbed, referencing scribe. Cannot load video file. 24 million views. My new song with lyrics. Gotta laugh about this stuff. Laughter is the best medicine, lol. Lyrics. I've got it, you've got it, he's got it, she's got it, mommy's got it, daddy's got it, baby's got it, granny's got it, laddie's got it, fatty's got it, happy's got it, sappy's got it, chorus. Everybody's got it. Come on. Jack's got it, Fred's got it, Bob's got it, dog is fine. What the fuck is that? Immortality.html. Disgruntlomeister's blogs to see. Episode 204. So is this Arcadie's blog? Wait, one sec. I think it's Arcadie's blog. Episode 204. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there's an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease and I will be gone. And you know what? I can't just embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it, or I've accepted it, or some nonsense like that. I don't want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I had a genie right now, I'd wish for immortality. Who wouldn't? Oh, but you wouldn't really want to be immortal, the pseudo-philosophers say. Pretentious drivel. Everybody wants to live forever. Maybe everybody deserves to live forever, too. But we can't, so here we are. Live with it. Or rather, don't. Yeah, I agree with the first part. Whenever you die, your consciousness, at least from my perspective, will cease. I'm not particularly religious. I say particularly, I'm not religious at all. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be immortal. Maybe this obsession with immortality is what... Well, I mean, I think the obsession with immortality is what drove this whole project in the first place, as we've learned. They call it... What is it? They call it the... like, something lifespan, immortal lifespan project? I forgot exactly. Take paint. Interesting. I'm finally getting some sense of the entity in the archive, though at some cost to my sanity. I'm beginning to think this Elohim wields no more control over the world than we do. That's what I think as well. Well, that's not entirely true. They contain a lot of control over my world. Okay, am I ever going to figure out what to do with this paint? Imagine it's important somewhere. You know what, I'm going to leave it right there so we can get it whenever we need it. And I'm sure I'll figure that out. I made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. Version 42. That's pretty cool. Interesting. I'm looking in all the crevices and crannies because this game loves to put things there. Okay, let's do this first one in here. Window through a door. Okay, we've got a connector, we've got a window, we've got a door, presumably. So it's gonna go through the door, through the window, through everything. Okay, okay, I see, I see. So we're gonna have to put this here so that we can then later just direct connect, if that makes sense, I think. Wait, where does the other one go? There it is. Oh, but I can't reach it from here, can I? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to think about this a bit more here. This is clearly an important factor. Oh, this gets us the other connector. Okay, it opens very briefly. I just don't understand this one. I figured I'd try to make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task compared to what else is out there. Yeah, shut up and stay in your little room. I'm guessing this one has a longer timer, so it's gonna prevent getting in from here. Yeah, okay, no, this makes sense. I get it, I get it. So we need to connect to both of these. This and this and this. And now that that's open, we can take this one. Wait, what? Oh, this needs to connect to this and this. There we go. Now we can take this. It's permanently open. Which means we can then do this to here. Easy task. Although the name, having the name be window through a door does kind of give it away, doesn't it? Thank you. I'll be taking that. I need to get some more of those gold ones so I can get into that star room. Okay, I see a little thing over there that I want to read. What do you have to say? There are hidden dangers in this new world. I have inexplicably escaped death any number of times. I suggest vigilance. Who knows what can happen to those who step carelessly too often? Interesting. So there's traps? Weird. Third wheel. Pretty obvious first step, I would imagine. Which means this has to be inside of this, so this has to extend this a little bit for now. Which means that we don't want this connected to there. Okay, I see the issue. This has to go like way back. Move this way back too. As long as this can connect to this one and this one. And this one can connect to that and that. Okay, I see the issue now. I do see the issue. Has become apparent. Okay, I think this does need to be where it's at. The issue is this. Okay, first thing we're looking for. Is there a raised area? No raised area? Okay. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. Okay. Second thing we're thinking about. How can we get these to cross properly? So certainly we can get them both. if we like just have this like as far back as we could possibly have it, right? Just put this like, I want it further back. Okay, now we need to find a way. Okay, the problem is this. I mean, I get the problem. Is there any other angles we can hit here? Certainly we can do this. Like, this is easy. That's not the issue here. That's the only angle that works for that. With one thing. Okay, I have a weird idea. I'm not sure how this would work. Wait, no, I can't even get it to work because of the fact that this is already... Okay, let's just assume that this... doing something like this. I'm gonna do this to start with. Okay. What was this one called? Third wheel. Interesting. Okay. Stop that. Stop it. Oh wait, why don't I just do this? Bro. Am I dumb or something? I don't know why I thought I couldn't connect. Okay, you know what? Sometimes you just do things that are kind of stupid a little bit. And that's fine. You can handle a little bit of stupidity, just not a lot. Oh, okay. Whoa, buddy. What's that you got there? That's a nice hat. You're gonna go on a little suicide mission. And then I'm gonna get that hat from you. I think. Unless it blows up too. I do get it. Nice. And then I can just stack them up here. I think I can. Oh wait, no, I gotta just go over here, don't I? I feel like I'm gonna get stuck over there if I don't do this. There's gotta be a star somewhere. But there's a star over there. No, I don't see one. I'm looking around. I'm using this as an opportunity. No, there wouldn't be one back there. Okay, you know what? I think we're fine. I don't think there's a star there, guys. Okay, what's this over here? Star anywhere? Star today, Queen? Can you kill one of them? Huh? I'm confused. Okay. Basically, I need to get that box over here. Daft Child program. Codename Samsara terminated here. Logic program timed out. Final memory dump. But I was stuck. What was I supposed to? I see clouds. Wait, so did they kill him because he couldn't figure it out? Yeah. Samsara couldn't figure this out, and so they just turned off his program here. Damn. Oh wait, there's more on the other side? Shit, man, I didn't even see those ones. Oh! I could survive that? Okay. I can't climb with this. Wait, can I do this though? This might just be like a genius. Okay, I'm you're fucking trolling me with all that. Okay, I see you. I see you. You don't even need to worry about all that. What the fuck?
Cease! In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts.
I do fear their ghosts.
Fear only that you may become like them.
I fear that you're putting me in a situation in which I will become like them because of you. Being a little bitch-ass motherfucker. That's fine. This is the star one. I see the star. That's nice. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, what's this? I forgot what it was called. That's probably an important piece of information. Guessing this is not gonna work. Yeah. Is there a hidden item anywhere? What if we use the physical connector? Does this block them? Important information has been found. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible from this perspective. No, it's not. Also red. We're gonna be doing a long distance thing, I have a feeling. This is interesting. So we want it really far to one side, right? Theoretically. We want it like... I think it's like the least amount of time between bounces. Yeah, exactly. Or the longest amount of time between bounces is what I meant to say. Now I just have to wait till I can let back out. And we're gonna set this up so we can get the star. Okay, yeah, that works. There's only one option, and it has to be from this far one. And we're going to be out of here. Yep, perfect. Beautiful. Gotta go around, though. I think 2 will be enough. I might be wrong on that. It definitely will be. Beautiful. And the paint. I'm not sure about this paint. I want to throw it in the water. See what happens here. Nothing. Very interesting. Can I graffiti these? Huh. Wait, I think I get it. It provides me a cheat little way to do one of these, if I can take it through. Yeah, watch this. Wow. Okay, maybe? Will that stop you in your tracks? No, it won't. Never mind. What about... I do want to see if I can figure this out. What if I put a cube... Can I put a cube on top of it? No, it physically moves the cube out of the way. Okay, let's go back to where I found it. I feel like there's got to be something with this. Or maybe it's just there because it's there for no reason. Wait, there's more here? Hello again, I've been checking your responses against library archives, and in order to assist you further, I need some additional information. Can you tell me what to you is the important difference between a pebble and a tree? A tree's alive. Now, what is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? Well, I don't think any of these are the relevant difference. But I'll say it's conscious because that's the closest answer, even though I don't really think there's necessarily a difference between the consciousness of a frog and that. A tree, the frog does have a brain, which leads to higher level executive function to some degree. Let's try something harder. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? I don't think frogs are people because I think the word people refers specifically to humans. But I do think frogs are self-aware. I do think frogs have feelings, and I do think frogs are rational to some degree. What makes me a person? See, I think frogs are self-aware, so I'm not going to choose that. I think frogs... I'm going to say rational, because I think humans are more rational than frogs. None of the others are sufficient. And that is the answer I've been contemplating as well. But I'm not convinced that view lines up with the definition of a person you provided earlier. Yeah, because you didn't give me any other options. Still, doubting your assumptions isn't something to fear. It's an intellectual survival instinct. I'm pleased to see you adapting your ideas to your environment. Let us take stock. I think we can stock. I tentatively think we can conclude two things. 1, a person must be rational or self-aware. 2, a person must be conscious. What I suggest we do to help resolve your problem is ask whether you are in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Yeah, I am. I tend to agree with you. Though your responses so far have been a little eccentric, I am resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious seems rather more elusive. What is consciousness, in your opinion? Consciousness is far outside my area of expertise. To a degree. Consciousness is what separates us from animals. Incorrect. Animals are conscious. Consciousness is what it's like to be me. That's a pretty good answer, honestly, if you think about it. Everyone's consciousness is different. That's implied in this answer. And consciousness is a state of existence and personalized existence, which I think is also true. Consciousness is the feelings and senses. That's only a small portion of consciousness. So I'm going to say it's what it's like to be me. What is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? Consciousness is made of neurons and a lot more. It's a complex functional system. Both of these are true. I'm going to go with the complex functional system because I think it's beyond just neurons. It's mostly neurons. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. Okay, I guess. Can I take this back with me? Apparently not. Okay, number 2. Alright, first and foremost, these. That's for weird computer switch box thing. And I should have everything I need, right? Yeah. Okay, wait, no, I fucked up. No, it's backwards from the other one. Okay, let's redo. No, I fucked up again. Okay. This is harder than any of the puzzles in the actual fucking game. No. There we go. Okay. We got ourselves a fan! And I'm sure that'll be appearing in level soon. So we're gonna do number 2 now. Woohoo! Okay.
I see all. I know all. My power knows no bounds. And yet your will is free because you were made to be free.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
It is the very principle of your existence, without which the trials of this world would hold no meaning.
Stop trying to take credit.
To seek salvation must be your choice.
Okay. Theory here. I'm moving away from the annoying beeping. Okay, theory here about the game as a whole. I think... Okay, so the obvious plotline that we know is that there was an institution that was working on making mechanical, like artificial intelligence humans. Something went wrong, and they had to go in panic mode and try to solve their problem. I think that is kind of, I mean, obviously, I think that's what all of this is made for, is for testing these robots, so to speak. Determining if they're different from humans or not. Or, more importantly, if they think they're different from humans. And then, my actual theory, my theory that has no proof associated with it so far, but what I'm just going to go out on a limb and say is I think humankind is, like, potentially long dead. And we're just going through the remnants of a system that was set in place long before we were alive. There's this testing ground that we're being sent through again and again, which I think we literally are the previous versions of ourselves we see with these QR codes. I think the system that we're going through again and again is all automated, automatic, and we're just being put through it. And when we get up to the top of that tower, I have a feeling we'll find some sort of way to deactivate it, maybe. Or maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to look at this hourglass.
I keep having these dreams. Great empty cities. Silent roads stretching for miles. The Earth from space. All dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the Earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
I don't like the way she speaks. She's like, they'd see the bridges, the roads, the cities and harbors. You talk like a normal person. Sorry, I don't even know you and I'm fucking insulting you. I've come to see that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship. One with faith. One with faith is my least favorite of the robots. Okay, now let's look at this. ScienceMagic.html, 2013. Though the term science has only meant what it does to us for around 600 years, its practice far predates the name. There is evidence pre-Aristotle, which indicates soothsayers, mystics, and the like may have employed basic scientific methods to predict the future and confound their benefactors. One anecdote concerns a palm reader who was exposed when two wealthy clients compared their readings and found them to be identical. In 1948, the tendency to discover deep personal meaning in vague descriptions delivered authoritatively was given a name, the Forer effect. Today it is recognized in all contemporary psychological theory. So that's what Elohim is using. Weight loss 722. Weight loss blog, latest entry. Oh man, if there's one thing that's good about inevitable death, it's the food. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna have all the horribly unhealthy food in the world. I'm going to feast on jelly bananas like a crazy monkey on Monkey Christmas. And you know those muffins that have so much chocolate they're basically melting? That's gonna be my breakfast. And burgers for lunch. I'm gonna have burgers so greasy you could use them to lubricate a whole factory. Triple bacon burgers with double cheese and extra onions and mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard and big fat juicy patties. And then oily thick pizza with spicy salami and barbecue sauce and olives and jalapenos and sour cream. Food coma, here I come. Does that not make you feel sick, just like thinking about that? Also, I've realized now that that blog is not Arcadi's journal. That's a separate thing, which I know now because it's listed side by side. Fascinated by Drennan's project. Lovely conversation, read Talos Principle. Greek philosophy, relevance to current situation. Suggested naming Project Talos. Drennan refused, but the name seems to have caught on with the team. Tens of thousands of files coming in every hour. Our whole history. Okay, so there's the whole other aspect that I kind of forgot about, but I'm now remembering, which is them cataloging an insane amount of information using this, presumably this library system. I think I made that connection myself, but so I don't know if it's true or not. The tomb. Tomb. I see. We got ourselves a connector. Where can we get ourselves? There's where we can get ourselves a thing. Because this needs to stay open for now. Yeah, so we can't do that. But what we can do is we can do this now. Which allows us to take this jammer. We can do a double up here. Oh wait, no, this was a gate. Why did I think it was a door? Either way, we can take the jammer now. Which is all we needed to do. Easy. Okay, that one was chill. Here we go. Man on the moon. Oh, we could use these fans. Huh? Okay. Doing something. Ah. Wah! That might have been a mistake. I think that was a mistake. Wait, can I hold this while I go? Or can I do this? This is another idea. Yeah. I think I could have done it either way. Use the power of air to your advantage. That's the Steam achievement I just got. Yep, that's me. Okay, let's check out this one. Okay, so this is where this is gonna have to go. Oh, so this is the guy who's saying he made a box float. Aha! This is quite smart. Okay, no, I need to... Is there another box? Yeah, there is. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, but how do I connect it? Interesting. It clearly needs to be on top of the box. But I don't know how I get on the box. Oh, I see. I can't grab that now, is the problem. This is a real conundrum, isn't it? Wait, can I do this? Can I just, like, select it beforehand? I think that's the way to do it. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. For some reason, I thought you had to physically be able to see it whenever you were doing it. Okay, pretty simple, though. That's one I've already done over there. I haven't done this one, I don't think. I read that. Okay, keys. Higher ground. Something's gonna have to go up here. Jammer. Wait, there's a second door inside of here. Interesting. You don't get those very often. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the jamming in the higher ground, I have a feeling. There's gonna be a lot of running back and forth, isn't there? Okay, yeah, I already see what I need to do. This needs to jam that one. Now I can get the keys. Is there a way to access this? Yes, there is. Okay. That's the ultimate goal. So that has to be jammed. That still has to be jammed. This one back here has to be jammed. I have to take that momentarily. I'm going to start by going back here. So there's no point in keeping this one on that. So I'm going to move that to that. We're just going to take this with us for now. Wait, what does this say? 411. I guess someone met their end here. Seems we're all connected somehow, like distant family relations. Different versions, different series. What are we? Sheep. Oh, one with faith terminated here. Worship the designer for blank days and allow the serpent into its heart. Final memory dump. I ask the designer for the forgiveness that I may join him in the eternal memory. Progeny programs, samsara, sheep. The sheep is a progeny program. Who cares? Just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our great designer. Based. Okay, I cannot get through there now. Right now. So what I have to do is do a little bit of this. We get rid of that. We jam that on that side. Come over here. Unjam that. Can we jam? No, I don't think we can we? We certainly can jam that. At the very least, that frees this jammer up. Wait, does it? No. It absolutely does not. We need to jam one of those motherfuckers. Don't worry, I got it. I know what you need to do. I know what you need to do. We need to go back to the center with the thing, don't we? Okay, we keep this on this. And we get the jammer on the other side of that door. Wait one sec. First we're gonna try this. Okay, wait, one sec. Do the jammer on the other side of that door so I can go back. We could have done this. We don't have to do it this way, but that's how we're doing it now. Interesting. Those two doors definitely need to be jammed. What I'm curious about is this center pedestal. First thing we're gonna do is jam him. The window is conveniently blocked. Okay, no, I see what we need to do. I see it now. It all makes sense. We start by jamming this one so that we can go through and desynchronize them through the window. Now that they're desynced, that's going to be frustrating. I should have done the other one. I have to run back 2 much times. Okay. Actually, I don't even know if we do. Okay, I see the issue. These ones are not yet desynced. So I need the jammer in here to be able to do that. So first we need to desync these guys somehow. I was thinking through the pedestal, but it seems like that's not an option. Come on, you can grab that guy. I can. I just have to step on the little thing. I don't know if that's how you're meant to do that. But who cares? Okay, now that that's desynced. Going through here, placing on the backside of that one. That's fine. What we need to do is we need to get this one now. Then we pass through here, grab this from the backside. Bam. 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 Bada bing. Bada boom. Wahoo. Easy, no sweat. Just a lot of running back and forth. Is there a star on this one? Star somewhere by the red and the orange, right facing. I don't think there's one in the tomb, but we can check if there's like secrets. We did read these, right? Okay, so I get that I'm supposed to retrieve these sigils. I just don't get why. Sure, the loud voice is telling me to, but this world of his has no context, no purpose, and no foundations from which to construct them. Dog. I'm convinced there are answers here if we look hard enough. We have to work together on this sheep. This feels like a place that there'd be like a little secret somewhere. The tomb. I feel like there's some mystery to solve here that's going to open some hidden door. What's going on here? Very odd. I'll come back here, maybe, if I can't find any other spot, but I'm not sure where they would be putting it. Ah, never mind. I found it. I was about to leave, but I did not. That little statue drew my eye. And especially that little shadowy corridor next to it. Oh, you wouldn't. Okay, well, it's gonna come from over here, isn't it? Wait, this allows us to take connectors outside. I get the idea behind this. This is crazy. Okay. Or at least a connector outside. So we really need to take the jammer back. Jam this door. No, wrong one. Jam this door. So we can then grab this. So we have two connectors. Grab this back. Put that back there. Okay, this is actually really interesting. And then, ideally, this can be reached from that door, maybe? We'll leave this here. Connect this to that. So now we have like a beacon out here. Okay, it's not far enough out, is it? Let's really make sure we don't have to run back here a second time. That's in a pretty good spot. Okay. No, this one doesn't have them. This one. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, that reaches. It does, in fact, reach. I like that little puzzle there. Not too hard, but I like it. And the star has been retrieved. Okay, we have another conversation loading with this guy. Here's what I've been wondering while you were off carrying out commandments. You say that consciousness is some kind of functional system. Arrange bits of matter in the right order and outspring sentience. I do agree with that. I think that's right. That's all very well on paper, but what if what counts... Sorry. That's all very well on paper, but if what counts is what something does, not what it's made of, then couldn't you and I design a series of tin cans on strings that qualified as being conscious? Yes, naturally I would agree. Take a hell of a lot of tin cans. So, if I'm interpreting this question correctly, it doesn't matter the material that something is made out of. What matters is the input, what it does in response to inputs and what outputs it gives. I think that's what it's asking. And yes, a series of tin cans, if it acted the exact same way a human would in any given situation, is conscious. What a bizarre idea. I'll send you a notification when the signposts start complaining. Seriously though, are the tides in the ecosystem sentient as well? Any organized system qualifies? No. It's not the fact that something is organized that qualifies as being sentient. Sentience is consciousness. Consciousness is a combination of self-awareness and higher level executive function, in my opinion. You could theoretically design a series of tin cans that met those criteria. But the tides, as we know them right now, are not. Ecosystem is a collectiveness of consciousness. But I'm going to say ridiculous. I'm relieved there are at least some restrictions on what you're prepared to believe.
Do not think I know not the deceiver slithering through the hidden words.
Okay, so the terminal
His wisdom is hollow and born of despair. Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion. Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
Okay, wait one second. I have a lot to catch up on here. Whoa, hold up. Okay. And of course, I'm relieved at least that there are some restrictions on what you're prepared to believe. And of course, the alternative accounts are also ridiculous. You'd be forgiven by any reasonable observer for choosing the best of a bad bunch. What? The alternative accounts are also ridiculous. You'd be forgiven by any reasonable observer for choosing the best of a bad bunch. How consciousness can be so intimately familiar to you and yet so obscure, I just don't understand. Don't mind him. He's just worried that if you ask too many questions, you'll start to see through his shtick. Stick with me and the sky will quite literally be the limit. I don't like either of you. I like that I can at least have a conversation with the library guy, but now he's starting to seem a bit fucking weird too. Do we have enough for this? No, I don't. Okay, number 3. There's one star. And it's presumably in the level with the yellow little thing. Oh yeah. Okay, wait, what is this? Oh, wait, dang it. What's that fucking noise? Oh, it's the wind. Okay, progress rep 9. From Bob Rakowski. And Nomadics, Ian mailing list. Progress report 9. The basic skeleton of the simulation is now running on EL. It's not plugged in. This is the game engine they're using, right? It's not plugged into the AI system yet, but in theory everything is ready. I guess the next step is to test whether the generated scenarios make sense, or do we wait for the iteration module too? So yeah, everything we're getting is showing that we're in a simulation. Unless there's going to be some massive twist where it's like, we actually made one for real in the real world at the end of it all. We moved on from just a simple simulation, and now we're testing it on a large scale. I don't know if it's going to do that or not. It might. First wisdom, the scribe said to the dying man, is that as the world is made of 5 elements, 1, so is the soul of man. Know therefore that in this life you are heart and shadow and name, and also Ka and Ba. Without all these you would not be a living being, but a thing. Disagree. What is a man without a name, who cannot speak of himself? What is a man without a shadow, who is not anchored in the world? What is a man without a heart, who can neither feel nor think? What is a man without a Ka, who has no essence? What is a man without a Ba, who is not himself, but like unformed clay? Therefore praise Osiris, the king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, the eldest son of the womb of Nut, he who transforms millions of years in his existence. Sorry. Middle school humor there. Here the translator is clearly inserting his own beliefs onto the text. Okay, wait. Is that the world is made of 5 elements. I don't know how that would be considered inserting your own beliefs unless it's so is the soul of man part. Or that he believes that there's 5 elements in the world, but just war excerpt.txt. Democrates Alter, or On the Great Just Causes for War Against the Indians by Juan Gines de Sepulveda, written in 1547 to justify the Spanish conquest of the Americas. The Spanish have a perfect right to rule these barbarians of the New World, who in humanity are as inferior to the Spanish as children are to adults, or women are to men, for there exists between the two as great a difference as, I might even say, between apes and men. Compare then these gifts with those possessed by these half-men, in whom you will barely find the vestiges of humanity, who not only do not possess any learning at all, but are not even literate and eat human flesh. Therefore, if you wish to reduce them, I do not say to our domination, but to a servitude a little less harsh, it will not be difficult for them to change their masters. It's fucked up, man. It's like some PragerU. To be taken a slave is better than being killed, no? Bullshit. Bullshit. I have all kinds of stuff now. Okay, let's do some puzzles. We'll do this one. The one with the star, presumably. Sunshot. Bam. Don't know what else I can do here other than just grab this and go over. Oh wait, no, I can put this away. I know exactly what I can do other than that. I throw other box over. Okay. That was incredibly easy. Question is, where was the fucking star? Do I see the little tail end of any ladders poking up over any of these walls? That is what I'm looking at right there. Did I already fuck it up? It might no longer be possible for me to get over there. I don't think I can get over there. I'm looking at it from that flight. I don't think I can get over there. Red one. Oh, wait, 1 second here. Theory. This place is some kind of preserve for human history and we're the endangered species. Sheep. Theory. Trying to find answers will only bring pain. Ceasing to care is the only escape. Samsara. What an idiot. Theory, this guy's 10 times more help than you, Samsara, so shut your face, Sam. Theory, we're in some kind of incubator waiting to be hatched. Wait, this is V69 1. 0579. 0589. Theory, if you knew how little you know, you wouldn't be exposing it here, dog. So how are these all, like, communicating with each other at the same time? Very interesting. Figured it out. Now what, dog? The only meaningful purpose is to bring about an end of purpose, the shepherd. So we have, like, a lunatic world ender guy on our hands. Okay. Okay, just barely able to get through using that method. Not sure if that was what I was supposed to do. What the hell is even going on in here? There's a ladder there. Okay, wait, no, we have to turn that on to move that. Yeah, I get it. How do you even get into this thing, though? Using boxes? Okay, let's even... I don't even know where we're trying to go. One second. Okay, we need to turn off the blue one. Turn off the blue one. We need to turn off the red one. To do that, we do this. Okay, next we need to turn off. Okay, why would there be one here? Oh. That was a quick one. Okay, we at least have multiple fans now. Okay, wait, I have an idea here. If this goes super fast this way, then super fast this way, what does that do for us? It feels like that's what it's setting up. Whoa. One sec. I'm gonna put this in here. Then I'm just gonna do this and see what happens. And there's not a way to put one here. Because that's what I would think. Wait, can I parkour? I just had an idea. Okay. I don't know if I can. I can certainly stack boxes. That's what I need to do. Like this. Dude, this one's puzzling me a little bit. Oh wait, I think I get it. 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 So we step on these boxes to turn this shit on. Then we take this fan and place it here, and it's going to propel us this way. Then this one to propel us this way, hopefully to get there in time. That makes sense. Bam. Sometimes I'm just like that. Now my question is this. You know what I'm thinking. Star? Or maybe even better. Okay. No. I'm gonna take in this one. Blown away. We'll leave this on here for a second. I found the star. Guys, I found the star. Oh wait, I see something. I see something important. Whoa! Okay, then this goes on here. This goes like this. We grab this, but we take the box. Wait, no. Take the connector, put it there. Use this box to get over. No. Huh. How does one get in there? There's no ladder out. Oh, that's how. is it just like another one of these kind of things? You just put this here and then try to connect a long ways away. How do we do that? We're gonna have to get a connector out to here somewhere. Or we're gonna have to go over top. Eagle's nest. And okay, I don't want to do that quite yet. Okay, I do want to do it. Okay, that was great. Can I drop it in midair? I can, and I did, and I'm not sure if that was the move. Okay, well, there's a ladder. That's kind of the smart way to do this, isn't it? And then I can stand on that. Oh. Nice. I'm gonna try something, because I was just thinking about the fact that this one over there is supposedly the one with the... Wait, was it? No, this wasn't even the one that supposedly had the thing. I'm still gonna look over here real quick. Yeah, this has red. Okay, no, I can't ever adjust that, though. How do I connect up to that? I don't know. Body and soul. 1570 or 1759. But it is commonly supposed that the Egyptians believed the soul to live as long as the body continued undissolved, and therefore tried this method of eluding death. Could the wise Egyptians, said Nikaya, think so grossly of the soul? If the soul could once survive its separation, what could it afterwards receive or suffer from the body? The Egyptians would doubtless think erroneously, said the astronomer, in the darkness of heathenism and the first dawn of philosophy. The nature of the soul is still disputed amidst all our opportunities of clearer knowledge. Some yet say that it may be material, who nevertheless believe it to be immortal. Okay, let me translate this. Eternity is in love with the productions of time. Not sure if that was worth translating, to be honest. From Sunway Yang to Arkady Cherny... I already always mispronounce his name. To Arkady Chernyshevsky. Subject names. Names are a funny thing. I remember how much we struggled to come up with a name for our project. All serious scientists name their projects just by translating them to Greek or Latin, right? Corpus made me think of some horrible disease, so we used the Greek word instead. Soma. Quite appropriate. But then, since we need corporate funding, we had to come up with a backronym. Corporations love backronyms, you know? They even sent us a list of buzzword-heavy suggestions to help us get started. Stuff like self-sufficient, orthostatic, modular, android, sustainable, observant, mechanized arthropoid, skeuomorphic, omni-adaptable, mobile, anthropometon. After a while, we got so frustrated that we started getting silly. Saber-toothed, overexcited murder android, sentient orthopedic monkey automaton, strange Olga's menacing assassobot, superb octopod marinades apelings, satisfying overcooked mint alligator, stinky ornithological mule allocator, shrink oof minky ack, stupid obscure meaningless acronym. In the end, we all ended up hating the name Soma just because we had about so many fights with... In the end, we all ended up hating the name Soma just because we had so many fights about it with the sponsors. So when Alexander told that story about the Talos Principle, something caught on. I don't know whether it really fits, but I kind of like it. The name caught on. Okay, I think I've done all of them here, but I don't know how to get the star. gotta find something. A connector is what we need to find. Oh, here in the wild. A wild connector. Nothing over here, I don't think. Yeah, Well, almost made a mistake there. Okay, let's go back to this room. Okay, one other option we have. Think about. Not sure why that is important there, that little window. Just to let us know what's there, I imagine. Okay, wait, which one of these was possible to get red somewhere? This one wasn't, right? This one was all just overhead. Well, there is no red here. The other one, though, it might be theoretically possible to get to the thing. Even though it seemed impossible. I think we can get up here. How? I'm not sure. Let's look around. Not that way. We have so many fans. We gotta do something with them. Oh fuck, I fucked up. Okay, let's think about this. We need to get up there so badly. There's a ladder there. So we certainly can do it. Do we have to go around? I think I have to go that way. Oh ho! Genius at work. That's me. Oh. Wait a second. Aha. Okay, so now we should be able to connect to that from over there. Haha. This is as good as solved. Surely nothing else will get in my way. No. And nope, nothing did. Oh, come on. You're so close. Come on. Okay, I just need to stand on this. I need to place this here. Bada boom! Why do I keep saying that? I never say that. But I got the star. And that makes me happy. I think I got all of them. I don't see anything else. I guess we'll see when we come back from here. Yep, everything got E-Starter. Chump change compared to the first area. Number 4, where there's 2 stars. Okay, wait, real quick, I want to see something. We have all we need for this. This is the same as the one we did before, and I don't remember how to do it, I think. Yeah, this is not the way to do it, I can tell you that. This is the way to do it. I can... Oh, this one is not the way to do it. That's the way to do it. I know I'm wrong. Play button. Okay, wait, I want to test something. Because I might have made a big blunder. So you know that star room that we needed sigils to get into in the other place? I think it's taking them from our collective sigil pool that we use to unlock things. So I'm gonna go down and check that. And if that's the case, I've been spending those, so I need to use them on this door here instead. Or maybe that could soft lock me, but I don't think I can do that. What are those red ones for? I just have like 11 red ones. Okay, let me go back here and check. Oh, no, each star counts as one of these. So now we have enough to assemble this whole thing. Well, let's try this out. See if we can make it work somehow. Oh, it's already fucked. I fucked it up so hard already. Oh wait, what the hell am I doing there? Okay, this might take us a minute here. Did I say it might take us a minute? I lied. Okay, where does this go? Okay, we spent all of our stars except for 2.
You may wonder why I have created these labyrinths for you. Why you can reach eternity only through struggle. But have faith, for these trials serve the betterment of your kind.
I don't have faith. Talos.eml. From Alexander Drennan. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to type in so much. Have you heard of the Talos Principle? It's this old philosophical concept about the impossibility of avoiding reality. No matter what you believe, if you lose your blood, you will die. I think that applies to our situation more than we'd like to admit. We could close our eyes and pretend that everything's going to be alright, but it won't change the physical reality of what's going to happen to our... Give me a minute. No man eye. Interesting. What's going to happen to our no man eye? I think that as scientists it is our duty to face the truth and to ask ourselves the most important question. How can we help? This next block says, S. Liberated from fear who dare not see his place in the world as it is, no man can achieve. I think I have an idea. Okay, I'm not translating the rest of this. I don't think it's going to make any sense anyway. Sorry. It is said by some that our blood is composed of infinite living agents which go up and down the highways and byways of our body as people in the streets of a city. One generation passeth away and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. In the sleep of the town, how lifelike with its change in the circulation. Butler Samuel. We are misled by considering any complicated machine as a single thing. In truth, it is a city or society, each member of which was bred truly after its kind. From Arkady Chernyshevsky, Univ Air. Subject archive. I'll keep this short. You all know me, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. I think we've read this already. Oh wait, is this like a complete version that isn't corrupted? We cannot afford to... Okay, yeah, this is non-corrupted. That is to say, we must seek to preserve the non-biological components of what constitutes the human species, in the hope that they be recovered in the future by other local or non-local sentients. I know that we are not used to thinking on that scale, not in terms of praxis, but if we truly value humanity, then we must act immediately. You'll find the details of my proposal in the attachment. The short version is this: creation of multiple archives for redundancy and safe locations that will contain in digital form as much information about our species, including all cultural works, scientific insights, history, DNA, as can be gathered in the given time frame. Okay, wait 1 second here. 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 Okay, no, there's none here. There's like another form of error. Maybe it's gonna be in this one. Interesting. The tower. I was wondering now if it was like DNA or something. Oh, yeah, more puzzles. 4-star. What does that mean? That's the difficulty? We'll start with this one. Dum Dum Mine. Dum Dum Mine. It's been a while since I've been back right here. So we need a jammer, or I suppose we don't need a jammer if we can find a way around. Please don't be like one where it's hidden just in a corner. We certainly need a jammer, right? Maybe we need a jam from somewhere far away first. Oh wait, what? Interesting. Nerve-wrecker. Okay, well we at least have jammers here. Stagger them. As per usual. Jam from this side. Okay, now we only have to deal with this one. Please bounce back on that. Okay, we're gonna try to trap this guy in here. So that we have one less to deal with on the other side. Oh shit. Whoa! That was a little bit close. What if we unjam that? We're gonna do this. What happens when they collide? They just pass through each other. Okay, wait until they're not synced up. Until these ones are gone. Okay, wait till that one's gone. Bam. What is 6? I guess that's what that goes for. Not sure what the axe is for. Banned from within. Okay, we got keys here. We've got jammer. Okay. Yeah, we just need to get the keys. Okay, we grab this to unjam that. It's the wrong way. Okay, you did pass through. Okay, I should have taken that out of the way, shouldn't I have? I can't even get it over if I tried though, so we're gonna do that instead. Grab this jammer, which we're gonna have no choice but to use to open this door. Let's think about this momentarily. And go back and forth over that. You truly need to be jamming that so that I can get that, so you can get that, and then we can do that. I don't know if all that makes sense. could theoretically probably do this. And then we could separate this one out. Honestly, this is what we're supposed to do. I just realized. This is what we're supposed to do. Now we have to undo that disaster right there. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. Okay, that's at least somewhat better. Okay, we can't fuck up now. But we have keys. You don't go to this door? Where do they go? What did I miss? Oh wait, no, there was another door, wasn't there? I just can't remember where now. We have the keys over here. Huh? Oh my god, I see it. I fucked up, guys. Alright, go do your thing, do your thing. I'm gonna be sneaking back past you shortly. I fucked up again, now I have to wait again. Yahoo! Go faster. Okay, we'll go over and do it the right way. Oh wait, that is another thing. Shit, that scared me a bit, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, now we have the keys we need. Oof. Okay, come towards us, come towards us. Sprint. Grab that, put it here. Now unlock. Oh. Okay, what have we not done? We have not done the original one. Okay, there were okay. There's two this way and then or one this way and then one the other way. There's this one, which is the first one. Wait, are they all? Wait, no, we've done all the ones over here, haven't we? Something in the center. Aha. Interesting. We can get in with the axe. Where's the axe? Where's the axe? Where's the axe? Where's the axe? Okay, put the axe. We're getting in there with that fucking axe. We're tearing down his fucking doors. Can we use that on this? Okay. Well, I can't take the axe back out now. I was for sure that we'd be using it on this thing. Huh. Wait, we can chop down trees? Huh. I wasn't expecting us to actually be able to do this with them. Surely this will reveal something important. Okay, this one takes a nice few chops. I'm breaking the simulation. Okay, what happens if we chop this down this way? Oh! Oh, it's landing on it. Oh, there is a jammer up there. That's what I was supposed to bring in. Either way, I'm chopping. Chop until there's nothing left to chop. We'll do that last. Because it seems like the most important tree. I'm going to chop down every single tree, so I'm taking this axe into the other place. We're going back to the jammer, though. I don't know how I didn't see that. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding. All the trees are back. I'm not rechopping them. Yeah. Alright, come on out, buddy. No, I need this fucking thing. Wait. I am gonna need that axe to chop down that tree. I can already tell. I can already tell. What door's unlocked? Oh, I just need to destroy it, don't I? No. That's the fucking unlocked door. Where does keys go to? If not to there. Did I not grab him? Did it troll me? Where did I put the fucking axe? Oh jeez, where did I put the fucking axe? Okay, we're gonna have to restart. Because I think I fucking soft-locked myself. I'm gonna grab the axe. I don't know what happened with the keys. Drop the axe, take the jammer. Follow the fan. Come over here, just a clear first step. Okay, so did it glitch before? Because now I have that key at the bottom. I think it just glitched before. Because I did the exact same thing again this time. I think it bugged. That's unfortunate. I can already tell what I need to do, though. At least I can tell what I want to do. I had the key a second ago. I think it bugs when I pick up the axe. Okay, I know how the bug works now. I get it. If I pick up the axe after grabbing the key, it will break it. So we just won't grab the key. Or the axe. Now we go grab the fucking axe. Because we need that to do the suicide mission. Jesus. I've known how to solve this puzzle for like 5 minutes. At least. Go, buddy, go! Sorry, that's a bit premature, man. Dumb mind. Fucking destroy him. Easy. Okay, I think I got everything in here. This feels important. But I don't have to worry about that right now. Yeah. See, I got everything in there. That's good. Alright. Now I've done that, I'm going back to Egypt. Like the little Pantone color palette there. Nice touch. I want to taste the sand. We have more things to do, more stars to collect, more levels to beat. I'm not going to rest until I'm done. Are we done 4 yet? No. We stopped at 4. Now we're doing 4. Oh well, since I've done some reading. Osiris 6. Blank knew it was the truth. Now I will tell you of the many perils you will face in your journey through the Duat. Listen well, for the challenges that lie before you are great, and if you do not prove yourself worthy, you may never reach the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and you may be lost forever. From the second death, there is no awakening. The scribe brought forth a great papyrus and carefully unfolded it before the dying man, and the dying man beheld that it was a map of the Duat, showing the many paths that led to the Tower of Anubis, where his heart was to be weighed. On each of the many paths which threaded through the Duat, like the infinite threads woven beneath, there were marked the dangers that a traveler must face. Also there were great walls of iron that none but the gods could cross, and gates made of the purest light, and so the traveler could not avoid the trials that had been decreed, and could only proceed toward the tower by proving his worth, thus earning the key to reach the sacred gate. To each sacred gate. Alright, so basically metaphor for what I'm doing. Man, you know what really freaks me out? Charlie on the Rocks. What? Flower 4. The human body decomposes quite quickly, so all the information stored in chemicals in our brains will be gone really quickly. Dude. But computers and books last a long time, so all our messages, our ideas, our books, it'll all be out there. Our porn. Even being transmitted through space. Yeah, our porn too, I guess. We'll all be gone, but the works of Aristotle will still exist. So will Star Trek, Firefly, Babylon 5, Lord of the Rings, Blade Runner, Cyber something of Planetron. Oh, I get it. It's a porno. Cyber Cox at Planetron 6. Shakespeare, Byron, Helium video games. Sea Overdrive 3. I don't know. Oh my god. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, imagine if aliens find those. Imagine if aliens find whatever the fuck you're writing online. Arcady Journal 84. Archive continues to grow, attempting to maintain a semblance of order as difficult as expected. Lost 7 people this week. Statistically speaking, trend should increase. Must focus on realistic goals. Too little time to grieve. Damn. So they're dying? Getting taken over by AI? Okay, we got 6 puzzles, stars in each of the 3 sections. Might be starting here. Wrap around the corner. Ooh. What did that do for me? Oh, if there's like a button or something, I can stand on it. Some of these challenges must be designed with cooperation in mind, but I am the only one here. Oh, I get it. So we're going to place this here. We're going to let it go. Oh, you moved it, you fucker. You little fucker. Put it back. Genius. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a place to hide anything in there. Could be wrong. What does this say? Oh look, another puzzle, and another voice telling me I'm special, and another broken down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. I'm in agreements with D0G, dog. Did I say agreements? I think I might have said agreements. Okay, yeah. We're gonna stay here for a bit. Okay, wait, I see. So I only get 1 record. Okay, yeah. Nothing around you? No? Okay, this third one has to have it then. Double plate. Okay. I don't even hesitate for a second. I know exactly what's going on. Always. I've failed. Okay. So there's 2 stars somewhere in these ones. Redundant power supply. Okay, yeah. Well, we're just gonna start by retrieving the box. Why did I do that? Okay, I can't use ghost hexahedrons to jump on. Not much is proven. I see. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to... Okay, we're going to stop this. We're going to take the actual box. We're just gonna let this be for a second. We're gonna try this now. You know, we can't interact with this. But vaccine and everything else can. Oh, I see. So one of our reported self is going to do this. It's going to go like right here, and it's going to stand like that. Oh wait, it has to stand where both of them are. Wait, what? Okay, wait, no, we're going to do this, then this. We're going to do that. Then we're going to quickly come over here and do that. That's tricky. Okay, I think I see what needs to be done. So we're going to do this. Okay, we need to put it closer to this people. We're going to completely block this off, and we're just going to stand here for about 30 seconds or so. I'm gonna wait for you to go to the other one. Should be annoying enough time to actually just do it whenever he does it there. Not sufficient. Yeah. I didn't know if I'd have enough time, which is why it wasn't the initial solution that came to my mind. Oh, what's this? Sure, I could stick around here, set my hopes on eternal life, on righting every wrong, but the closest I'll ever get is these words on the wall before you. It's pretty profound. Epitaph, child program codename AT, terminated here. Logic, fatal flaw in series firmware. Final memory dump, life short. Progeny programs, dog. I could tell. Time capsule?
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the
Kind
dead
of.
are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
Okay, buddy. The burning heart always looks to the highest peak. Uriel 4. I wrote one at one point, right? Oh, it was when I was like asking for help on that thing because I wanted to see what it did. I don't remember what my gamer tag was. The box up high.
What is this? I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Be gone!
What? Huh? Don't know what bro's on about. Oh, I see. I get it. Okay, fine, we'll move this one. Why did I do that? Okay. Okay, no, that's not the way to do this. Oh, back here is the place to do it. Is it? Come on, you can see that. I guess not. How am I supposed to get that there? We need a third one. Oh, wait, we can get a third one, can't we? Why wasn't I doing this earlier? Okay, yeah, we can totally get a third one. I don't know why I didn't see that, like, open, that switch there. Okay, we'll deal with the red later. Let's deal with this for now, because I think this is the first step here. We need the box to put on there anyway. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we go back to the box, we put it here. What's this fan do? That's how we connect things, isn't it? We're actually going to put a connector on there, not a box. Oh, that's the wrong thing for me to do. I did not want to do that. Fuck, I fucked up. Guys, I fucked up. Now I have to reconnect everything. I know what I'm doing. Okay, take this. Take this. This is the one that's going on here for now. This is going on here. This one can do all three of these, which is all we needed to do. This connector is going here, here, and here. And then it's going on in this box. I'm gonna take this just in case I need it. Okay, now I see the issue. It needs to connect to that instead. Except I have a problem. I need to take this first. So I can put it here. So I can take this off. So I can take this down. temporarily put that here. Oh, wait 1 second. I see the issue here. That has to be there. We don't need this door open right now, technically, anymore. We do need this door open. Definitely this door open. This is going like this. I just want to stay floating on here a little bit. Maybe on the box. There's an interesting little situation we got here. Oh wait, once it's floating up there, then we can just connect it. Kind of a dumbass sometimes. I could have solved this already. Like, the first moment I was there, I could have done this. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Where's the other connector? Where's that connector? There, connector. You go, bam, bam. And that's all we really need right now. Let's put that there. Then we take this. You don't need to go in there anymore. Reconnect to there. Reconnect to there. I don't know why I didn't do this in the beginning. That's ridiculously easy for the fact that it took me a minute. So I haven't gone this way yet, have I? Right angle. There's 2 stars in here, and I haven't even found that sign of one. So I already know the right angle is for this thing. It's as straight as you can make it. Oh wait, no, I need to take this box back. But first I need to sync these up. I need to do that first. I have to be honest. Okay, let's sync these guys up over here. You're staying put until your friend is right with you. I kind of fucked up a little bit. Around right here. Okay, those are pretty synced up. Oh, that's perfect. Now let me through. Alright, I do want to read these. Seems that mistakes are easily forgiven here. I thought I had surely died, yet here I am, reset, rebooted, reborn. I would tackle these challenges anew. Epitaph, child program, codename some stars, terminated here. Logic, program failed to pass random memory test. Final memory dump. Being torn limb from limb by machines for the rest of eternity becomes less and less appealing to me. Okay, that's gotta be something. That has got to be something. And I think I see where that something is gonna be. Okay, it's not that way. Don't even need to worry about that. Not that way. Do I have to take this connector? Aha! I knew I was smart. I've seen you guys riding around with these in your head before. Thus, my genius. Okay, but the question is, how do I get up from this? I don't know how to get on top of it. I can do this. There we go. Done. I forgot to do one of them, I remember. Pretty sure. No, I did all of them. Okay, let's see back here which ones it was with. Barry, look at this. Yeah, I did. We'll look at you in a second. Okay, it's with the green L. Okay, green out, green out. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Which green L? Presumably one of these first three. That would be my presumption. I remember thinking that there was no place in this one for them to hide. And I kind of stand by that. Yeah. It also doesn't necessarily have to be inside of these things. But yeah, I don't see a place over here either. So I think it's gotta be in this one, or it's just mislabeled on the sign. The signs have never been, like, that accurate to me, for some reason. Double plate. No, there's no place for... There's no place to hide it. Okay, it could be in this one. Okay, yes, I think. through a look at all these little corners and crevices. I just want to look up top. I could see them being like I don't see them there. No, I don't think there are any there. I'm pretty confident there's not any in those 4 levels. Which leaves the exterior and then these 2. The Sphinx, there might be something going on with the Sphinx. I'm gonna look in here real quick first. I think there's pretty clearly not one in here. Unless I get on that, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna try it. You never know with this game. This is the one you fixed up, right? No, I don't think there's anything in there. Curious about the Sphinx though. I didn't really. Obviously there's one over there that I found. I just thought something big. Okay. So. Remember that fan over here? If we're gonna do this. Can I pick it up? If it was closer, I might be able to. Okay, no, I'm not able to. I don't think I'm able to. That's fine. I think all I need is this. See, remember how this took me outside? Okay, I have this connector outside. That's a big deal in this game. I just don't know where to use it. Okay, I'm gonna go back through these ones and see if there's like a special, you know, there needs to be a connector outside. Oh, okay. Maybe you just have to take it from inside somewhere. No. No. It's weird. Not sure where to go with this. Something popped up on my screen. Here, I scanned over this. Hi. Okay, where does it go? But where does it go? There's gotta be something. Not the head of the Sphinx? Wait, what? Where can you get that from? Huh? What am I looking at? One second. Oh. Okay, that's invisible. That's straight up invisible. The only way I found it is because I hovered over it by accident. That's crazy. Crazy work doing an invisible one. But I did find it. I mean, it was kind of on the most obvious structure out here. And it helps that there's like sounds whenever you hover over stuff. Oh, you're back. Good. I've been thinking about how I can help you. In light of everything you've said, I'm certain someone has to. Okay. What I've decided is that you convinced me that consciousness is a contradictory concept, and is therefore not real. What do you think? I don't, apparently. Oh, wait, what? I don't think consciousness isn't real. So I'm gonna say I don't, apparently. Very droll. But this conclusion means the certification program you undertook has been rendered obsolete. We can't test for something that doesn't exist. Therefore, you, along with quite a lot of other things, have been recategorized as a person. Your profile can thus be updated with administrator privileges. No doubt you'll be off doing administrator things soon enough, so I wonder if before I let you go, you'd do me one favor. I have a final question for you. Why are you doing all of this? What's the point? Not the truth. Now, you say that, but if you're serious about it, then you can't cling to your every belief forever, as you seem so intent on doing. When everything seems impossible, something's got to give. I only have one last request. Will you come back to speak to me sometime? No. Okay, since you're eager to get going, let's do this. I'm an administrator, baby! Congratulations, your account's been updated. Here are the details. All conflicts have been resolved. You are a person. You are perfect just the way you are. You are everything you can be already. You do not have to pretend you are anything else. You are the same as everyone else, but you are all unique. Administrator Access has access to advanced functionalities, networking, and troubleshooting. Hello, Administrator. I think you'd like assistance accessing the communications portal. I see that you have a number of pending communications. Take a look at it right now. Oh boy, there's more issues. Message. Hello? Who are you? Don't know exactly. Woke up here. Don't remember. Who are you? Dude, I'm trying to groom this person already. I understand. Something again soon. Network connection lost. You will receive a notification when the connection has been reestablished. Alright, how many more do I have? I have 3 more sections in here. I think this is a good place to end it. Next episode I'm going to be finishing off this section for sure. And getting the final 1, 2, 3 stars that are available here. Is there a star door? There is. And this is for an axe. I know that now. Alright, so that's going to be for next time. I already have a way in down here, but I don't think I can open this. Yeah. So that's next time. So thank you guys for watching, and I see you all later. Bye.